Hi everyone, this is Dominique Whitaker in Comp 101, Professor Nellie's class. And the subject is demonstration. The title that I will be talking about will be the history and craft of cast iron cookware. I want to also bring to attention why cast iron cookware is important. And to me, because they make cast iron cookware are important because they make almost anything in them. You can cook almost anything. I will also talk about the history of cast iron cookware during the past centuries and the similarities between the regions. And also I will bring attention to what they look like in their use and how they have changed over time. So I would start, with just saying, show me a cookware that withstands heat and generations. It's very good. Because as we'll go into more, I'll be able to explain that in just a moment. There is only one cookware that comes to my mind. Cast iron cookware have been used for many years. They have ability to withstand heat and can be also passed down from generation to generation. Cast iron cookware saw a decline in the 20th century, and as other cookware like aluminum and other sources grew in popularity. Cast iron cookware was first used in China. The Chinese people invented cast iron cookware, or casting iron. This made sense to design cookware that way because during that time everyone was pretty much cooking and open fire, things of that sort. They poured molten iron into a mold and mixed it with some other things to make it more sturdy. And I'll explain that a little bit more. Cast iron is hard and brittle iron. That's what gives it its load-bearing strength. During the 16th century, the Dutch over time, the Dutch oven has become very popular during that time. This caused cast iron cookware to take off. So by 1707, Abraham Darby patented the idea of creating a casting iron pot, and he had become known for his large amount of cookware. So he began to, as it expanded, he began to expand the different types of cookware. And this time, having a cast iron skillet or cookware would be worth more than gold. Everyone pretty much used them. Cast iron had a handle that kind of went circular that way, and it had 3 legs, which allowed them to stand upright over campfires, as well as in the coals and ashes in fireplace. So by 1865, cast iron cookware made it to America, and its productions increased, and families in America were able to prepare meals for their household. It was also cheap and durable at this time, so everyone selected that particular cookware. The introduction of enamel-coated cast iron cookware was also introduced during that time. Most American households had at least one good cast iron cookware or cooking pan. Cast iron has the ability to withstand and maintain very high cooking temperature, which made it a common choice for searing and frying and also baking as well. It's an excellent source for heat retention. Lodgers, which is a very popular brand current time, they have their cookware, and it lasts for many years. The company makes cast iron cookware through an old age process. It's called sand and molding. The mixing of molted pig's iron, steel, and other ingredients are poured into a mold of sand and of made sand. Sand melts at a high temperature, then iron. The mold holds its shape. This cast iron cookware is completely non-toxic and safe. Upon the cast iron being cooled, the sand mold is broken. This leaves a new piece of cast iron cookware. Everyone does not know that sanding has been around since 680 BC. It is the best way to make cast iron cookware. So Logis actually mixes pig iron, recycled steel casting from their foundry and alloys to their electric induction furnace. Their furnace runs over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It holds 10 metric tons of liquid iron, and it takes about 45 minutes for 22,000 pounds charge of metal liquefy. This is an old Danish molding machine that they use, which is current time. And they also used this during the World War II. So all of this time they've been also using that. Now the updated way that what they've added now would be its casting making skills as of 2022. They've added seasoning to their cast iron cookware. And the way that they do that is that they finish it off by spraying a soybean oil, and they have a wax that prevents it from rusting during the storage and merchandising. So you can actually wash off the wax at home, and then the cast iron can be oiled and baked into the oven at a high temperature, and now kind of cook it off. But the soybean spray is a high temperature oil. And the other thing that I'll mention is a European cast iron, which is Le Creux, is a leader in highly durable, chip-resistant enameled cast iron. And it came to life in 1925. It's a perfect union between two Belgian men. It's similar to Lodge cast iron. Thank you so much. I've explained to you in detail about cast iron skillets and its history and how it has endured through time. Thank you.